Welcome to Mount Mom Strong. Today we have another full body winter prep circuit. We're going to start with some foam rolling. You need a roller, a pad or a thick book or something, or a small step to jump up onto. Loop band, a set of dumbbells. I got two 15s here. We're going to need a strong TheraBand for some Pallof presses and a bench or a chair. We're going to be doing some single leg squats. All right, so we're going to first start off with rolling out our quads, give them some love. So I'm going to start with one quad on the roller, and I'm going to roll starting at my knee, rolling 2 inches forward, one back, all the way up to the top. When I find a spot, I can rock side to side. I can breathe into it. If it's too intense, put a bit more weight through your arms. And our quads are not, if we're on the middle, we're on rectus femoris, but we can turn our foot around. We can get the insides a bit more. We can get the lateral quads, vastus lateralis. So do what feels good. And then I want you to bring the roll down towards your knees. As you roll the roll all the way up to your hips, you're going to pull your heel to your bum, adding a little bit of stretch. And then roll back to your knee, let the leg go. Exhale. Inhale, back towards the knee. Exhale as you pull that heel up and roll towards the top. Good. Let's switch sides. Rolling the other side. Again, 2 inches forward, one back. Seeing where you need that, whether that's on the front. Noticing where your points of tightness are, or if you have any trigger points. You can rock side to side on it. Get more on the lateral side. You do you, what your body needs. Let's give our quads a little bit of love. This is a good one to do before and after riding and skiing in the winter. So now let's go to that knee, and we're going to exhale, pull the heel to the bum as we roll up the length of the quad. Inhale, bring that heel down, return back to the knee. That's it. Good. All right, set the roll aside. We're going to go to some hip and ham rockers. So we're going to get into this kind of running stance. We're going to drop down, get a nice stretch in our hip there, and then we're going to rock back into a nice hamstring stretch. You can flex your toe towards you. Walk yourself forward. If you need to walk with some blocks, if it's too much of a stretch, go for that, or on your fingertips. When you get here, you can let that knee fall out. Breathe. Again, move with what feels good. Stay longer if you need it. Let's go over to the other side. Opening up. I like to drop this hip down and get a nice little opening there. Nice. All right. We're going to start off challenging our balance. We're going to activate our core and wake up our hip flexors. So we're going to stand with the loop band around our feet, and we're going to stay stacked so my ribs are over my pelvis. I'm going to get grounded through my left foot, and then I'm going to exhale, engage as I drive my knee up. Pause here for a few seconds, come back down. That's it. Stay nice and grounded through your big toe. The connection to the foot is pretty much everything. We should feel your left glute on. You're keeping yourself stacked. We're not tilting over to the side. Let's do 3 more. 3. Trying to keep my hips pretty level. 2. You can put your hands on your hips. And 1 to feel that. Let's go over to the right foot. Feel grounded there. Exhale. 1. 2. Stay connected through that big toe. That's it. Nice and long through your crown. 3, 2, and 1. Let's just place this above your knees. We're going to do a couple squats with a few pulses at the bottom. We're going to reach our hips back. A couple pulses. Controlled, no bouncing. 3 more. Last 2. And 1. Nice. We're going to lose the band. Grab your surface that you're going to jump up onto. First, we're just going to do some 2-foot forward and back. So from here, we're just going to go 2-foot forward and back. Try and be fast, quick reaction. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome. Laterally. So before we jump up on something, let's find our lateral foot and just go side to side. Okay. Then you can try to go a little higher. So I'm going to go up on this, 2-inch foam pad. There we go. Trying to keep my hip, ankle, knee all aligned. This one's a good one to film and watch. What is your knee doing? Is it staying strong and stable, or is it caving in? Let's go to the other side again first. Just go on the floor. See how that feels. Feels good. Let's pop it up. This is towards having strong feet and being able to be on that midfoot, stable in your glutes. Whew, nice work. All right, we are gonna go into, what do we got next here? We have some Bulgarian split squats. So we're gonna grab our weights. I'll show you first body weight. You're gonna sit on the edge of your bench, couch, whatever you got. Straighten your leg out, hinge forward, bring yourself forward. Then you're gonna be at a really good length. From here, I'm gliding my left femur into the socket. I'm loading, I'm lengthening my glutes. We're really trying to get glutes here. You're gonna feel your quads. You're gonna feel your hammies, your calves, a little bit of everything. Then we're gonna grab our weights and we're gonna get to it. So my foot was about here. And we're gonna do 8 on each side. I'm gonna add a little bit of rotation as I come down, bringing my belly button towards my thigh. 3, 5, 3 more. I'm light on my back leg. I'm loaded through this front. 3, 2, nice big exhale coming up. 1, I'm gonna switch feet. Other side. 8, 7, lengthen the glute, feel your big toe, feels so powerful. 5, 4, 3, 2, these are heavy, and 1. Nicely done. We're gonna go into a Pallof press. So I'm gonna grab my band, get some tension, feel my core is already on. I'm gonna exhale, I'm gonna press out, and then lift up in a nice straight line. No rotation in your body. Keeping the ribs stacked. Here we go. Exhaling as I press out. Inhale as I come back in. 2 more. Don't rush these. Last one. Good, spin around, nice and stacked. Here we go. Last 2. Long through that crown, ribs stay stacked. And 1 more. Nicely done. Going to go back into our Bulgarian split squats for a second round here. Grabbing your weights. That was challenging enough for me. I'm going to stick with it. Same weights here. Here we go. For 8. I'm controlling on the way down, so my tempo is kind of 2 down. 1, 2, pause, back up. 3, really feel that big toe. Position yourself if it's not. Hinge, lengthen, let the knee bend. 3 more. Last 2. Last one. Nicely done. 8 on the other side. Inhale on the way down. Exhale on the way up. 1, 2. You got this. 3. This right side's doing all the work. Get so many imbalances with snowboarding. We want to balance out our rights and left. 2 more. I need an extra breath here. Last one. Nicely done. Back into our Pallof presses. 8 on each side. Gonna get a little bit more tension. Really challenge. Make it feel like it wants to pull you in. 1. Lift only as high as you can control your ribs. If they start flaring, you're lifting too high. 3 more. Last one. Spin it around, 8 on the other side. Here we go. Five, 3 more. You got it. 3, 2. Last one. Nicely done. All right. We're going to add a little bit of upper body here. So we are going to need a smaller set of weights. I'm going to have 2 5s or 2 8s would be good. We're going to do some plyo push-ups. So I'm going to start at my kitchen table height here, and I'm going to get into my position, find where my feet need to be in my push-up, and I'm going to press up. We're going to fall in, catch yourself, press up. 2, 3, 4, 6, nice and powerful. 7, 8, 9, 10. Nicely done. We're going to pair that with some flies. So I'm going to grab my 5s. And you can either put your bum up against something if you have a wall, but we want to just hinge our hips back, feel grounded through our toes, ribs are down. We're going to exhale, pull our scapulas towards the movement's coming from your scapulas. 2, 3, exhale, wrap that core as the arms go out. 4, long through the crown. 5, slight bend in the elbows. 6, little pause at the top. 1 more. Nice. Plyo push-ups. Let's go for 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, and I fell into a bonus there. All right, grab your weights. We're going for a fly. So front view here, my hips are back. I'm drawing my shoulder blades together to open up. Chin's tucked in, neck's long. 2, little pause. Pull those shoulders away from your ears. 3, that's it. Wrap that deep core. 4 more. 4. More parallel to the ground you get, harder is. 3, 2, last 1. 1. Should not feel that in your back. If you're feeling your back, put your bum up against the wall. Get a little bit more stability there. All right, moving into our last strength set here. And we have single leg squats and stability ball knee tucks. So single leg squats, I'm gonna come over to my bench. So it is kind of near my crease in the back of my knee. And I'm gonna go on 1 foot. You can either have it behind or in front, your choice, whatever feels good. And we're gonna hinge, lower down. I'm putting my weight on the bench, not on my sit bones because we don't wanna rock. So kind of on the back of the hamstrings and coming back up. So you can challenge yourself by adding more weight. I probably should have grabbed both. Next time. 5, keeping connected through your big toe. 6. So when you're at the bottom, chest is over thigh. 7, 8. I'm going to do 2 more since I went a little light. You can stop there if you'd like. Good. Other side. Here we go. Hinge. Keep connected through that foot. And if it's too low and you're rocking, add a block, yoga block under your bum. That's 8. 2 more. Last one. 10. All right, we're going to grab our ball. And, well, we can, I don't have a lot of space, so you can usually just go on the ball, roll yourself out till your shins are on the ball. Right about there. Here we go. We want our shoulders over our wrists. The closer the ball is to your knee, the easier it will be for these knee tucks. Further away, harder. So you're going to exhale, draw your knees in. Inhale into your ribs. Keep tension in core as you go out. 2. Nice and slow. 3. 4. That's it. 5. 6. You do you. I'm going to go for 10. 1 more. Long through that crown. Good. Nice pressure up through those palms. We're going to go into single leg squats. I'm going to grab my big dumbbell here, loading it up. Challenge yourself. And week by week, you might add more weight. Here we go. 1. But if you add more weight and you lose that connection through your toe, back off a little bit. That's it. 6. 2 more. Switch sides. We want to be building strength each time. 5, 3 more. 2, last one. And 1. All right, getting back onto your ball. The challenges of living in Whistler. Not a whole lot of space. I'm gonna get in. I'm gonna have my ankles on, shoulders over my wrists. I'm gonna push away from the floor, get serratus on. Here we go for 10, 9, 8. Nice work. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Notice how my shoulders stay over my wrist. And 1. Whew. Nicely done. Let's finish off in a nice pigeon. Rocking yourself side to side. Nice work. Ski season's not that far out. Kind of have 8 weeks to go. But there's so much strength you can gain in this 8 weeks, and it's going to make all the difference into your skiing. And when the season starts, we're not going to stop. We're going to keep going, keep challenging, and maintain our strength and prevent injury. Nice. Let's finish in a little cobra here, mini cobra. Pull those elbows back. Lengthen the spine. Feel a nice stretch on those abdominals. You can look over your shoulder. And pop on some mobility afterwards to pair this if you have a little bit more time. But thanks for taking the time. Your body is going to thank you. And just think about ski season, snowboard season. It's coming. See you next time.